Welcome everybody to Roll Tide Roll. Boy, let me tell you something. Did Georgia beat the dog crap out of us tonight? You might be wondering why's he got them glasses on? I've been crying for 4 quarters, people. 4 quarters. My eyeballs, my vessels look like they're gonna pop out my eyes. I've been crying all night. I said Alabama has turned into be the new Vanderbilt of the SEC. I just can't. I'm lost for words. What do I say? What can I say? What can I do? It's unreal. 28-7. It took them 4 quarters to get a touchdown. They couldn't even get a field goal. It looked like to me somewhere between the first and the third quarter they could have got 3 points. They couldn't even get 3 points, people. It's been like this from the get go. I'm like, man, come on, Alabama. But I tell you where it's at. Crap rolls downhill. It's got to stop. It's got to start from the top. We're seeing the beginning of a new Vanderbilt in the SEC. Yeah, Alabama, the University of Alabama went out there and found what they thought was a good coach. They went and got the sorriest thing they could find. They had to fill the spot really quick, and they did with trash from Washington. They had to go all the way on the West Coast that's got no skill and talent to play in the SEC. Has no talent. No. Yeah, been lucky where he's been. Had a decent record. Yeah. But I'm pretty sure that Nick Saban, to make them feel good, he might like, yeah, he's gonna be a pretty good coach. Looking at his record, if he keeps that coming here, he'll be a good coach for Alabama. And many would say that. But people, this is terrible. This is crying shame. 28-7. How do you rush for -3 yards? That's like you picking up the ball and say, "I'm going the other way." Touchdown line went. The touchdown went to the other end. Hey, ever since y'all beat Georgia the first time, y'all fell off a mountain. Y'all ain't had it no more. That's it. Y'all really fought to come back, and y'all did good for a while. But ever since y'all beat Georgia the last time in Athens, Georgia, y'all fell off of a mountain. It's been downhill ever since. Oh, Oklahoma beat you. You don't belong in the playoffs. It's a shame that they put you in the playoffs. If they put y'all in the playoffs, I am a die-hard Alabama fan, and I'll still be an Alabama. The next game, I'll be cheering for Alabama. Roll Tide roll. But you don't deserve to be in a playoff. Don't deserve it. You need to be in the cheapest and the sorriest bowl game there is out there. That's where they need to put y'all. Anybody in college football, any team, when you stepped on the field to play Alabama, people played their hardest because Alabama had a standard. Well, when Nick Saban left, he took that with him. It's no longer at Alabama. It's gone. And that's what the fans and me have to realize. When the heart of Alabama left, being Nick Saban, that's it. That was it. And it's going to take years to find another coach to even come close to Nick Saban. Cause the boy ain't got the guts to fire nobody on his staff. He ain't got the guts to get on his players when they do wrong. He's got no guts to push discipline and and playing with heart and giving it all to his players. I don't see that out of him. I don't see that. Before they even announced that Nick Saban was going to leave Alabama, I watched Caitlin DeBoer when he was a coach at Washington. I watched that game. I just sat there and was watching. 'Cause that's what all I hear was Washington, Washington. What I forgot what team they was playing, but I looked over there and I seen DeBoer when he was with Washington, and I said then that is one sorry coach. And guess what? Before I knew it, guess who was coming to Alabama? The very one I thought was trash was coming to Alabama. He ain't gonna never win a SEC championship, and he's definitely not gonna win a national championship at the state of Alabama. At the University of Alabama, he will never ever win a SEC championship, and he will never win a national championship. Never. He's not got what it takes to play in the SEC. To be a head coach and all that came with him, I'll have to say that Kane Wommack has improved the defense from that play calling or whatever he was doing in the beginning, that junk that he brought there. He must have picked up the phone and called Nick Saban and say, hey, what we got to do in the SEC to have a good defense. And he went from there with it. Still, a lot of improvement on the defense. You got 5-star players. You got awesome players, but they ain't been coached right. They ain't been disciplined right. There was desperate plays. Ryan Grubb, you suck, man. You don't even need to be on. No, you need to. You need to go. The board needs to go. They need to do something. But we stuck with the board to for some time because of his contract. And we just gonna have to face it, Alabama fans. We're the new Vanderbilt of the SEC. We are the new Vanderbilt. It's gonna get bad, people. It's gonna get really bad. I'm sorry to tell you, but with this staff that we got, because the team's no better than its leader, and that's just the plain truth of the fact is, no team is better than its leader. And I see sorriness in DeBoer. I don't care if he comes out and wins the next 5, 6 straight games. I don't care. He's sorry when you can't take. I mean, keeping a quarterback out there that's messing up like Ty Simpson was tonight is messing him up in the NFL draft. You hurting him worse than anything just to take him out of the game. I would have said, hey, he sprained the muscle. We're gonna say you sprained the muscle. We're gonna pull you out, and we're gonna put another one in. Cause tonight you off your game, Ty, and that's just the truth. He cannot quarterback under pressure, and that's what Georgia knew. They knew it. Oklahoma did it, Florida State did it, and Georgia did it tonight. If they'd have done it in the other game a couple months back, they'd have beat Alabama then. If they could have put the pressure on Ty Simpson like they did tonight, they would have won that game too. So everybody knows now how easy it is to beat Alabama. So why put them in the playoffs? Why do that to a team unless you just want to humiliate Alabama? Because that's what it's going to do. For Ty Simpson to get up there and lie, and he's talking about he loves God, and get up there and lie, saying they the best offense in the nation. He lied in front of millions of people, and he's supposed to be a child of God. Lied. And you hear that Caitlin, boy, he ain't got no answer to nothing. He don't he ain't got no, he knows what the problem is, but he don't have the guts. It's like he's on some type of medication that makes him cope with these losses. He goes in there. And I'm like, is the dude on something? Is he on something? I don't know. But that's what we got. That is what Alabama gave their fans. Nothing. They knew when Nick Saban left, that was it. There wasn't nothing else. There wasn't nothing else out there. We just got to fill this spot because DeBoer was not the first that they chose. I promise you that. He was probably the last one on the list. I promise. He wasn't the first one. They might have told him he was the first one, but I promise you there was others before him. Unless you're willing to, to fire your good friend, if you ain't got the heart to fire your good friend, Ryan Grubb, cause them some, no wonder he didn't stay in the NFL but one season or a little over one season. That's the reason they got rid of Ryan Grubb. He ain't a good play caller, and we've seen that in the last several games. Trick plays, no, no, no running back, no running game, nothing. -3 yards. They humiliated Alabama. They humiliated my Crimson Tide. And that hurts, people. That hurts. I mean, I could take a loss, but 28-7 with -3 rushing yards, and Ty Simpson just overthrowing, underthrowing, running backwards. That don't get it, man. That just don't get it. That lets you know what you see on the field is what you seeing in practice. The results of practice comes out on the field. I ain't got to be there and sit there and watch you play practice. I can see what y'all practicing on the field, and it's garbage. And Ryan Williams, but you can be at Alabama for 8 years, and I promise you one thing: you'll never ever catch Devontae Smith's numbers as a wide receiver. You'll never. 8 years, you'll never. Because you like to paint your fingernails and you don't like to catch, you can't catch the ball. So if you hit the transfer portal, I think you've done Alabama a favor, a big favor. And I hope you see this video. I thought you was going to be a dominant wide receiver, but hey, you the bottom of the barrel on that team in wide receivers. I don't care what nobody says. So your quality of playing, it shows on the field. It shows. So that's what I stated. And I'm telling you, it ain't gonna get no better than this. He'll never win an SEC championship, and DeBoer will never win a national championship at Alabama. It's rough playing and coaching in the SEC. So you got to have a heart. You got to have a set to coach and mean what you say, and be willing to get rid of people and hire better people when things like this happens. Somebody's got to pay the price. You just can't come to a college and suck the money out of them and bring whoever you want and just mess up this team. We are the new Vanderbilt of the SEC. Remember that. So I'm going to cut it off here. God bless everybody. And keep holding. Don't let go. We're just going to sit back and ride this storm like those previous before Nick Saban come along. Them old timers. And I'm becoming an old timer with Alabama now. I'm 52. So y'all hold tight, hold strong. And we'll see you on the next one. Roll Tide.